The Illuminati will never get their hands on me again.
Hello and welcome to KINO. It would appear that Richtofen had prior dealings with the Illuminati by his quotes, and by solving the Easter egg today, we're going to dive even further than anyone else has done before. Welcome to GRIZZ Zombies. I'm Violent, I'll be your guide. You'll notice that even when we teleport in KINO Der Toten, mixes of the Illuminati icon. Credit to this is to RadAwesome27, and I'm continuing his research even more in this video. With the proper connections, we can gather enough evidence to make a final conclusion as to how our presidential characters in the map 5 are what we would consider the Illuminati, and how we could actually teleport to a room designed specifically to validate that point. Welcome to KINO Der Toten. This Easter egg begins by gathering 3 film reels. There are 3 locations in each room. There are 4 rooms in total. This is the conference room, right there on the cart, and on the table is the second location you can find it at. And then the final location is going to be on top of a TV in this very room. You're going to see it right here. That's the conference room. You'll notice that looks a lot like the 5 map. That's very important. We'll talk about that later. Now we're going to head over to the dentist area, dentist room, and right on the table next to the seat is where you're going to find your first location. The second location is off to the right on the shelf, and then in the corner on the shelf. So keep an eye out for that if you get in here. Those are the 3 locations that it could be at. For Samantha's room, there are 2 types of room. There's the normal room, and then there's the evil room, so that's how we'll refer to them. So we're going to look at the normal room first, and there are 3 locations on the table to the right. I know we're moving fast here, guys, but trust me, you can come back to this video, and this is going to make a lot more sense once you're in the game and actually looking for these, okay? The last 2 in Samantha's room are pretty easy. It's either leaning against the chair or it's on the bed, so keep a lookout for those, and those are the 3 locations in Samantha's room, the normal side. So on the evil's end, we're going to go ahead and look against this table that's turned over. It'll be leaning against that. And then we'll take some time and look at another one and go ahead against the window seal right there. It'll be against there and on the bed. Once all 3 film reels have been collected, you can place them in the projector in the Pack-a-Punch room. That will then allow you to teleport to the conference room, and in there will be a rocket you can actually send off. And that's very important to the storyline, and we'll get to that. But first, we need to listen to what's on the reels and the audio that comes with it.
Subject 26 has had a breakthrough. He is responding to the treatment and following basic instructions. The violent outbursts have been greatly reduced, and given time, we feel this method of treatment will be 100% effective in most cases. Our timeline for deployment can be accelerated, given the progress we have made in the past 2 weeks. If patient 26 can retain the impressions longer than 26 hours, we will have the process perfect. Another setback. Patient 26 was killed this morning a few days. He lost control and attacked one of our handlers. His injuries were minor, but patient 26 was destroyed. The break-in programming coincided with the flashing lights and loud noises of the fire alarm in the test facility. One moment. What is it?
After you load all 4 film reels into the projector, you can now launch the rocket off in the Pentagon room. Shout out to Scorpion, link to his Twitter will be in the description box below if you want to check him out. He hooked me up with this footage. This is the room associated with the Zombies map 5. I've been told you can launch the rocket off without loading all 4 film reels in. This is true. We only loaded 2 and were able to spawn unlimited fire sales in the secret rooms. There are telephones on the Zombies map Ascension where the President characters have quotes that can be heard. The discovery of this rocket, which is symbolic of the Ascension rocket blasting off where we unlocked Pack-a-Punch, while in the Pentagon room in KINO Der Toten, explains that they had connections with Group 935 at some point. Each map seems to reward you with doing the Easter egg, and we seem to have found what KINO Der Toten has, and it is unlimited fire sales. So be sure, after you complete this, go ahead and teleport, and once you get to the secret room, you will then have fire sales. Which brings me to the conclusion of this Easter egg. That might be the solution to explaining the Illuminati having their hands on Richtofen and his research in the past. I want to thank you for watching my Easter egg presentation on KINO Der Toten, and if you learned something, please leave a rating, it really helps out the channel. And if you would like me to break down the Nova 6 experiments conducted by Dr. Maxis on this map as well, let me know in the comments below. This has been a professional Illuminati Easter egg guide for KINO Der Toten. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm Violent, and I'm out.